While you may be consuming vitamins each morning under the impression that they are safeguarding your health, it's important to recognize that 4 prevalent supplements could actually be undermining your energy levels, hindering your circulation, and subtly diminishing your sexual vitality. And most concerning, you might remain unaware of its progression until it reaches a critical point. I'm Dr. Olivia Carson, a specialist in men's health with over 20 years dedicated to enhancing the vitality of seniors. In my practice, I have encountered numerous men over the age of 60 who have diligently followed healthy lifestyles, maintained proper nutrition, remained physically active, and adhered to their supplement regimens. Yet they still face challenges such as fatigue, cold extremities, and diminishing intimacy. Transforming their frustration into a purpose became my driving force. Upon further investigation, we discovered an unnoticed factor at play. It wasn't solely neglect or the effects of aging that led to their decline. It was a regimen they relied on entirely: their daily vitamins. Indeed, the very medications that claim to enhance well-being were quietly undermining it. Supplements such as calcium or B12 can be incredibly beneficial. I have personally prescribed them. However, it is essential to recognize that excessive amounts of specific vitamins or improper timing in their consumption can negatively impact your energy levels, circulation, and libido. They not only let you down, but they also cause you significant harm. For individuals over 60, the body's processing of these nutrients changes significantly, increasing the associated risks. Today, I will reveal the 4 most significant culprits. Vitamins hidden in your cabinet at this moment, shown to deplete your energy, harden your arteries, and diminish your vitality. I will identify them, detail precisely how they impact your body, and provide you with safer, evidence-based alternatives. This isn't about creating panic. It's a strategic approach to ensure well-being. If you are focused on restoring your energy, enhancing your performance, and boosting your vitality, hit subscribe and activate notifications immediately. If this resonates with you, please type a 1 in the comments below. If that's the case, please enter 0 and inform me of how I can assist you more effectively. Let's dive right in. Let's begin with the vitamin that is commonly recommended for seniors, vitamin D. It's promoted as crucial. Healthcare professionals advocate for it, pharmacies promote it, and it's referred to as the sunshine vitamin for good reason. Imagine if I revealed that this seemingly reliable supplement could be quietly undermining your well-being, depleting your energy, hindering your circulation, and compromising your sexual health. It's well known that vitamin D plays a crucial role in supporting bone strength, enhancing immune function, and promoting overall wellness, and it occurs in the appropriate quantity. However, there exists an issue that often goes unnoticed by many. Vitamin D is not excreted from the body in the same manner as vitamin C. It is fat-soluble, indicating that your body can retain it for extended periods, sometimes even for months. The accumulation can gradually reach harmful levels, particularly if you're consuming elevated daily amounts in addition to what you receive from enriched foods. In contrast to water-soluble vitamins, the surplus does not simply exit your body. It persists, accumulates, and starts to disrupt your body's inherent equilibrium. Excessive levels of vitamin D, surpassing 150 nanograms per milliliter, can initiate a series of physiological responses. Elevated calcium levels can lead to increased strain on the kidneys and may disrupt the functioning of your nervous system. What begins as fatigue and inadequate circulation can escalate into significant, enduring harm. Allow me to share a recent case I encountered. A 75-year-old male presented to the clinic with complaints of severe fatigue, disorientation, and feelings of nausea. His family reported that he had not been acting like his usual self for several weeks, experiencing difficulty with cognitive clarity, showing signs of dehydration, and hardly consuming any food. He had undergone multiple high-dose vitamin D3 injections, accumulating over 4 million IUs in total. Upon analyzing his blood, we found that his vitamin D level was significantly elevated, measuring 306 nanograms per milliliter, which is 6 times above the upper limit. He was experiencing acute kidney injury. His calcium levels were alarmingly elevated. His parathyroid hormone, essential for regulating those levels, had entirely ceased functioning. He required hospitalization and close monitoring for an extended period. It required a full 7 months for him to achieve recovery, even after discontinuing the supplements. Excessive vitamin D can lead to an overload in your system, resulting in elevated blood calcium levels, a condition referred to as hypercalcemia. This goes beyond merely affecting your digestion or causing feelings of sluggishness. It indeed disrupts your hormonal signals, affecting those linked to your libido, circulation, and cognitive function. This is how the process develops. The hormone-regulating center of your brain, known as the pituitary gland, experiences a decline. This leads to a decrease in the secretion of luteinizing hormone, which is crucial for the body's testosterone production process. As testosterone levels decrease, you may notice a corresponding decline in your sexual desire, energy, and physical performance. Concurrently, there is a stiffening of the blood vessels. Excess calcium accumulates in the vessel walls, limiting their capacity to expand. This indicates reduced blood circulation in critical areas, particularly the pelvic region. The outcome includes reduced circulation, diminished arousal, and a decrease in stamina. Next, we encounter the fatigue. An imbalance in your nervous system can result in brain fog, disrupted sleep patterns, and diminished motivation. Sexual vitality encompasses more than just hormonal levels. It's about cognitive acuity and bodily preparedness. Both begin to diminish. What about the kidneys? They are experiencing a significant amount of stress. They are unable to regulate the intricate equilibrium of minerals and electrolytes in your body. This instability compromises your body's capacity to regulate blood pressure, hydration levels, and muscle function effectively, all vital for optimal intimacy and vitality. Insufficient vitamin D levels have been associated with erectile dysfunction, while an overabundance of vitamin D can lead to a distinctly different type of harm. It can be more insidious, developing over time, and often going unnoticed until it has significantly impacted your overall well-being. This is where the situation becomes critical, as the issue extends beyond the vitamin alone. It's all about the presentation, marketing, and the way it's delivered to individuals like yourself. Visit any pharmacy and select a bottle of vitamin D. Doses can vary significantly, with some capsules containing anywhere from 10,000 to as much as 50,000 IU. That exceeds the suggested daily intake for men over 70 by more than 10-fold, which stands at only 800 IU. Despite the potential risks, numerous men consume these elevated doses on a daily basis, often without prior testing or appropriate medical oversight. Many individuals consume a multivitamin in the morning, a bone health supplement at lunch, and a distinct vitamin D tablet before bedtime, often unaware of the potential risks of combining excessive amounts. Moreover, laboratory analyses have revealed that certain over-the-counter supplements may contain higher levels of vitamin D than what is indicated on their labels. This indicates that despite exercising caution, there remains a possibility of experiencing an overdose. The maximum recommended intake is 4,000 IU daily. Many older adults typically manage well with a dosage ranging from 1,000 to 2,000 IU. But it's essential to have a healthcare professional verify that your blood levels indicate a necessity for supplementation. Prior to administering another dose, consult with your physician regarding a 25-hydroxyvitamin D test. Don't make assumptions. Evaluate, then modify with expert advice. May I inquire if you are presently supplementing with vitamin D? In that case, what is your actual daily intake? Are you integrating it with other supplements that also include it? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section. Your experience could assist another individual in identifying an issue at an early stage. If you found this information beneficial, please give it a thumbs up so we can share it with a wider audience. Next, we will examine another prevalent supplement that may be adversely affecting nerve health, compromising balance, and subtly depleting your energy levels. Indeed, it can also be found lurking in various energy drinks and multivitamin supplements. Let's discuss vitamin A. This is something you should definitely pay attention to. You may find yourself reaching for vitamin A every morning, thinking you're benefiting your vision. What if the supplement you rely on is quietly harming your liver, depleting your energy, and affecting your intimate relationship with your partner? Vitamin A is widely recognized for its impressive benefits, often promoted as the essential nutrient for enhanced vision, robust immunity, radiant skin, and graceful aging. It's among the initial supplements recommended for seniors to safeguard their remaining health. However, the underlying truth is seldom discussed, and it poses greater risks than one might assume. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin, indicating that your body retains it rather than excreting any surplus as it does with water-soluble vitamins. As time progresses, your liver may become overwhelmed. Your body does not provide early signals, no acute discomfort, no immediate concerns detected. It's a gradual process that subtly influences the performance of your organs, the balance of your hormones, and the dynamics of your intimate relationships. Allow me to recount my observations from my practice. A 65-year-old man presented with concerns about persistent fatigue, joint discomfort, and an increasing emotional distance from his spouse. He had been consuming 25,000 IU of vitamin A daily, believing it was safeguarding his skin and decelerating the aging process. However, his laboratory results revealed a different narrative. His liver enzymes were significantly elevated, and his vitamin A levels were 3 times above the safe threshold. His testosterone levels had significantly decreased, resulting in confusion, frustration, and emotional exhaustion. He mentioned that the most challenging aspect wasn't the nausea or the mental cloudiness. I observed my marriage deteriorating, constantly questioning my own actions and decisions. Following the cessation of the supplement, it required a duration of 6 months for the liver to initiate its healing process. However, the impairment to his sexual function persisted for an extended period. Such narratives are not uncommon. It is occurring quietly across the nation. Excessive amounts of vitamin A can interfere with retinoid metabolism, leading to cellular damage from within. In males, this process initiates in the liver, where vitamin A builds up in particular cells, leading to inflammation and fibrosis. This influences the way your body handles essential proteins that play a crucial role in maintaining hormone equilibrium and sexual desire. When the liver faces challenges, it decreases sex hormone-binding globulin, which disrupts testosterone production and its availability. Inflammation in your blood vessels increases, leading to poorer circulation, which results in reduced blood flow to vital areas such as your heart and reproductive organs. There's no requirement for an excessive number of supplements to achieve adequate levels of vitamin A. A single medium carrot provides nearly double the daily requirement for your body, and that's from nourishment that your body is well equipped to handle. However, this is the common pitfall that many older individuals encounter. You choose a supplement that claims to enhance your vision or improve your skin texture. The label indicates a dosage of 25,000 IU of vitamin A. That exceeds the advised dosage for men in your age group by more than 8-fold. Incorporating your multivitamin can significantly elevate your daily intake without you even being aware of it. In contrast to vitamin C or B complex, your body is unable to eliminate the surplus. Rather, it is retained in your liver. With each passing day, that accumulation increases. Gradually and subtly, the signs emerge: a lack of vitality, persistent discomfort, and a diminishing desire for closeness. The most concerning aspect is that these side effects do not present as toxicity. They experience the effects of aging. And that is precisely why numerous individuals overlook the link. The supplement industry is not providing you with adequate warnings. The marketing teams are overly focused on promoting high-dose pills with enticing terms such as anti-aging and immune defense, while neglecting to address the significant risks associated with excessive intake of a fat-soluble vitamin that accumulates in the body rather than being easily eliminated. It remains and accumulates. It is essential for medical professionals to rise to the occasion. It is essential to steer our patients away from the sensationalism and direct them towards strategies that genuinely promote sustained well-being. If you are using vitamin A supplements, it's important to examine the labels carefully, review the dosage, and consult with your healthcare provider. Before we proceed, there's an intriguing point I'd like to share with you. The following entry on this list is not a vitamin. It is a mineral. Many individuals use it for its energizing effects, but in elevated amounts, it accumulates in the brain, liver, and even the reproductive system. Indeed, it significantly impacts your sexual well-being. Let's discuss this further next. Continue observing. Iron is promoted as a definitive solution for fatigue. It's prominently featured on multivitamin bottles, energy supplements, and recovery formulas, particularly those targeted at men in their 60s and older. The communication is unmistakable. If you're feeling fatigued, consider increasing your iron intake. The reasoning appears sound. Iron plays a crucial role in facilitating oxygen transport, maintaining robust blood health, and preventing the onset of anemia. However, the majority of healthy men beyond midlife typically do not require additional iron. In reality, a significant number of you may already possess an excess. Iron, in contrast to other nutrients, is not readily excreted from the body. There is no straightforward way out. When consumption exceeds optimal levels, the body retains excess substances, discretely accumulating them in vital organs such as the liver, heart, and pancreas. With time, that excess can turn harmful. This condition is known as hemochromatosis, and it occurs significantly more frequently in men compared to women. What is the reason behind this? Men lack a natural process for the regular loss of iron, such as what occurs during menstruation. As testosterone levels decline with age, a crucial mechanism that previously assisted in managing iron accumulation is diminished. What are the next steps? The surplus of iron can function like corrosion within your body, harming cells, impeding circulation, and interfering with hormonal equilibrium. Your vitality wanes, your emotional state fluctuates, your desire diminishes, and the most concerning aspect is that it doesn't seem like toxicity. It seems as though you're experiencing a decline in energy without any apparent cause. Allow me to introduce you to Michael, a 68-year-old retired engineer. Following a minor surgical procedure, he began to take 65 milligrams of iron each day, believing it would enhance his recovery process. Despite feeling sluggish and tired, he persevered and continued on his path. Time continued to move forward. Subsequently, the discomfort in the joints emerged. His skin took on a bronze hue. He became disengaged from the activities that previously brought him joy and vitality. His cognitive processes became less rapid. He exhibited signs of irritability, confusion, and emotional detachment within his marital relationship. The results of his blood work revealed the underlying truth. Ferritin level is 2,400. The typical range is between 30 and 400. Transferrin saturation is at 85%. Typical range is between 20 and 50. An MRI revealed findings that were corroborated by blood tests. Excess iron was accumulating in his liver, pancreas, and heart. His body wasn't in need of energy. It was submerged in a mineral he believed would be beneficial. Over a period of 18 months, the retired engineer we discussed earlier inadvertently ingested almost 23,700 milligrams of elemental iron from just one supplement. Incorporating daily meals that include red meat and iron-fortified cereals resulted in a significant increase in his overall intake. Much like numerous older adults seeking to improve their well-being post-surgery, he genuinely felt he was making the right choice. The body lacks a natural mechanism to eliminate surplus iron. The accumulation of this metal within essential organs occurs silently, and as time progresses, this hidden buildup leads to damage that often goes unnoticed until it becomes critical. The research elucidates the reasons this condition tends to deteriorate as one grows older. The regulation of your hepcidin hormone, responsible for managing iron absorption, diminishes in strength. Your testosterone levels, essential for managing iron utilization in tissues, decrease. Chronic low-level inflammation, which is quite prevalent among older adults, prompts the body to accumulate additional iron. It's an ideal convergence of circumstances. The danger of iron overload lies not only in its accumulation, its impact is determined by its presence. Excess iron initiates a chemical chain reaction known as the Fenton reaction. This leads to the formation of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can harm your healthy cells. Over time, oxidative stress subtly harms tissues, disrupts circulation, and may interfere with hormonal function, leading to decreased energy, mental clarity, and sexual vitality. What would be the appropriate quantity to consider as safe? For men aged 60 and above, the daily requirement for iron is 8 milligrams. However, if you stroll through any supplement aisle, you'll encounter bottles that claim to provide 18, 35, or even 65 milligallers per dose. Incorporate a multivitamin, and you've effectively increased it once more. Many of these supplements also contain vitamin C, which significantly enhances iron absorption. This combination, along with a diet high in iron, can lead your body to exceed its safe limits significantly. The lab results provided by the engineer validated the findings. The ferritin level recorded was 2,400, which is 6 times higher than the normal range. At that point, the effects had already manifested. What is his treatment plan? Regular blood extraction for more than a year. It required a lengthy 14 months to restore his iron levels to a safe range. However, the emotional burden was even more profound. I believed I was taking the initiative. He expressed that, rather than enjoying them, he squandered the years he had anticipated the most. The iron has caused lasting effects, including chronic liver fibrosis, persistent fatigue, and diminished stamina. The connection with his partner diminished. His self-assurance experienced a setback. His later years turned into a challenging struggle. Iron is a significant element that can have substantial effects. Although it's marketed as a remedy for fatigue, excessive consumption gradually diminishes your strength, circulation, and sexual vitality. Another vitamin, equally prevalent and widely trusted, is subtly linked to nerve issues, inadequate circulation, and hormonal changes that can be felt throughout your entire body. Vitamin B6 is a common ingredient you'll find on a wide range of supplement labels at the pharmacy, including multivitamins and nerve repair formulas. It is promoted as an essential item for individuals aged 60 and above. It is marketed as a product that safeguards cognitive function, enhances emotional well-being, and fortifies the nervous system. For many years, B6 has been regarded as safe, particularly due to its water-soluble nature. The idea is that if your body doesn't require it, you'll simply excrete it through urination. That conviction provides a sense of reassurance. This very assurance has resulted in countless health-conscious seniors experiencing long-term nerve damage without their awareness. You're not using any unusual medication. You're using a common supplement that claims to be beneficial, yet it may subtly undermine your energy, dull your senses, and deplete the vigor you've dedicated your life to maintaining. B6 is the sole B vitamin that can lead to permanent nerve damage when consumed in excessive amounts. This damage is not something that occurs suddenly. It accumulates quietly, particularly when you consume pyridoxine, the synthetic variant of B6. With time, it permeates your tissues. Rather than promoting nerve health, it begins to undermine it. Allow me to share the story of a retired accountant, aged 72. He began a daily regimen of 100 milligrams of B6. What is the reason behind this? Due to slight numbness in his fingers, he believed he was making the correct choice. Ultimately, the nerve support supplements consistently indicated that B6 was the solution. In a matter of months, the initial numbness evolved into a burning sensation in his hands and feet. His musculature diminished. Traversing the kitchen turned into a significant hurdle. Blood tests revealed that his B6 levels had surged to 896 nanomoles per liter, exceeding the normal range by more than 4 times. What is the diagnosis? Axonal sensory neuropathy. The nerve fibers were deteriorating, and the harm originated from the supplement itself. He wasn't misusing B6. He was merely adhering to the instructions provided. However, even a dosage of 100 milligrams daily, which is merely twice the amount found in many over-the-counter products, was sufficient to result in enduring damage. Research indicates that toxicity may arise from as little as 25 milligrams daily when consumed over extended periods. The toxicity of vitamin B6 arises from a particular biological chain reaction. Taking large doses of pyridoxine can disrupt the enzyme necessary for your body to activate B6. The enzyme, perdoxyl kinase, becomes inhibited. The outcome: your tissues become saturated with inactive B6, leaving them deprived of the active form that is truly beneficial. This imbalance interferes with the nerve signal processing, particularly involving a chemical known as GABA, which plays a crucial role in maintaining calm and balanced nerve activity. In the absence of it, conditions can deteriorate into what is known as excitotoxicity, resulting in the nerves essentially exhausting themselves. Is there something even more concerning? This toxicity impacts your peripheral nerves, which are crucial for movement, touch, and sensation. It does not directly affect the brain. The sensations experienced are often ambiguous, manifesting as fatigue, numbness, or a sense of unsteadiness. Many individuals tend to overlook the signs. They attribute it to the effects of aging, arthritis, or improper footwear. However, the true offender could very well be lurking in your bathroom cabinet, disguised as a necessary item. The challenge in detection arises from the delayed onset of symptoms. Certain individuals may experience nerve damage after only 3 months of elevated B6 intake. Some individuals may remain unaware of indications for more than 2 decades. It gradually manifests with sensations like tingling in the fingers, an unusual burning in the toes, difficulties with balance, and a sense of muscle weakness. You transition from a state of confidence and clarity to one of uncertainty and instability. Healthcare professionals frequently overlook it as it can resemble diabetic neuropathy or nerve issues related to the spine. And no one anticipates that a basic vitamin could be the underlying factor. The retired accountant, believing he was safeguarding his nerves through vitamin B6, followed a path familiar to many others. He placed his confidence in the label, the established reputation, and the assurance it provided. However, following the onset of his symptoms, there was no immediate improvement. Indeed, after he discontinued the supplement, his condition deteriorated before showing any signs of improvement. This is quite typical. There exists a phenomenon known as coasting, where nerve damage resulting from excessive B6 persists even after the vitamin intake is halted. After 1.5 years, he began to see improvements in the strength of his hands. However, his fingertips never completely healed. He would often compose letters for his grandchildren. At this point, he finds it challenging to grip a pen. The established safe upper limit for B6 in the United States is 100 milligrams daily. Recent studies have prompted Europe to significantly reduce that figure, bringing it down to only 12 milligrams. What accounts for the disparity? It is now understood that harm can manifest even at significantly lower doses when exposure is prolonged. The average daily requirement for men is approximately 1.7 milligrams. A simple, balanced diet can provide you with that effortlessly. Some supplements provide dosages of 25, 50, or even 100 milligrams in just one pill. Combine that with a multivitamin or energy drink, and before you realize it, your B6 intake could reach harmful levels. Collect all the bottles you have on hand, including multivitamins, nerve support formulas, and energy beverages, and carefully examine the labels. Seek out Paradox Vitamin B6 or Pyridoxal. Calculate the total milligrams. If your daily intake exceeds 25 milligrams from all sources, it's advisable to reduce your consumption. Pay attention to any numbness, tingling in your fingers or toes, burning sensations, or unusual weakness in your grip. These are initial indicators that your nerves might be experiencing distress. A straightforward blood test can be requested from your physician to assess your B6 levels. The typical range falls between 35 and 200 nanomoles per liter. Any amount exceeding that should be a cause for concern. It is crucial to transition your B6 consumption to natural sources such as poultry, fish, and bananas. These foods deliver essential nutrients your body requires, minimizing the chance of excess intake. You've just observed how 4 prevalent vitamins, D, A, iron, and B6, can subtly disrupt your energy levels, blood circulation, and sexual health. Let's take a moment to reflect and consider, what is the underlying concern in this situation? These are crucial nutrients. Your body requires these elements, but the issue lies not with the nutrients themselves. The manner of their delivery is crucial. When consumed in synthetic, isolated form, you are circumventing the body's inherent regulatory mechanisms. Whole foods do not exhibit this behavior. The human body has an innate ability to identify and respond to food. Whole foods provide essential nutrients along with natural cofactors, enzymes, and minerals that aid in absorption, safeguard organs, and maintain balance. Now, you might be curious about how to maintain optimal health without relying on supplements. There's no necessity to eliminate essential nutrients from your lifestyle. It is essential to restore your body's natural balance through proper nutrition. Whole foods, rich in their complete range of nutrients, do not overwhelm the body. It provides you with assistance. It aligns with your biological functions. What distinguishes food from the plethora of synthetic vitamins available in the market? What accounts for the body's superior response to nutrients derived from food? And why do supplements frequently fail to deliver the expected benefits? The solution is rooted in our biological makeup. The human body is intricately designed to process nutrients in their natural state, encapsulated within a sophisticated blend of vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and cofactors that function synergistically. This combination of nutrients ensures that the elements work together effectively, enhancing your body's ability to absorb and utilize them efficiently. Natural foods possess inherent protective qualities. Your digestive system inherently regulates the absorption of nutrients, safeguarding you against excess intake. It ensures a harmonious equilibrium between various nutrients. That's why consuming spinach, which is high in iron, ensures that your body does not absorb excessive amounts that could be harmful. Instead, it utilizes only what is necessary, aided by vitamin C and various cofactors present in the food. Nutrition provides essential compounds such as fiber and antioxidants that help safeguard your cells from harm. Nutrients should be present in balanced ratios rather than in excessive amounts. This balance preserves your body's intricate physiological equilibrium, which artificial vitamins frequently disturb. When you consume supplements, particularly in elevated amounts, you inundate your body with concentrated nutrients that can surpass the natural absorption mechanisms. Certain nutrients can be in competition with one another. Excessive zinc intake may hinder the absorption of copper, for instance, disrupting your metabolic processes. When there is an overabundance of nutrients, they can build up in tissues, leading to inflammation and potential harm to organs. This field of study is unequivocal. Your body flourishes with comprehensive, natural food nutrition rather than relying on synthetic compounds found in supplements. What are the best ways to obtain these essential nutrients? Here's a practical guide focused on enhancing energy, circulation, and sexual vitality, essential for sustaining a robust and vibrant life beyond the age of 60. For sustainable energy, prioritize wild-caught fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel, rich in B vitamins, CoQ10, and omega-3 fatty acids that energize your cells. Include grass-fed beef liver, an excellent source of iron, B12, and folate to enhance red blood cell production and boost stamina. Organic eggs provide a high-quality source of protein and choline, both of which are vital for optimal brain and muscle performance. Vibrant vegetables such as carrots, peppers, and leafy greens offer essential fiber and slow-releasing glucose, helping to maintain consistent energy levels throughout the day. To enhance circulation, incorporate dark, leafy greens like kale and spinach, which are natural sources of nitrates that aid in relaxing blood vessels. Beets are also beneficial as they are known to boost nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure. Additionally, pomegranates are rich in antioxidants that safeguard your vascular health. Don't forget dark chocolate with a cocoa content of at least 85%, as it is abundant in flavonoids that fortify blood vessels and promote better circulation. To enhance sexual vitality, consider incorporating oysters rich in zinc and amino acids that aid in hormone production and libido. Avocados are also beneficial as they provide healthy fats essential for maintaining hormone balance. Additionally, walnuts offer omega-3s and arginine, which can boost nitric oxide levels and improve blood flow. Watermelon serves as a natural source of citrulline, which your body transforms into nitric oxide, thereby enhancing erection quality. To promote overall health after 60, it's beneficial to incorporate fermented foods such as sauerkraut and kefir to enhance gut health and boost vitamin K2 levels. Bone broth, which is high in collagen, supports joint and skin health. Additionally, organic berries provide potent anti-aging antioxidants, while herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, and garlic are recognized for their anti-inflammatory properties. All nutrients present in synthetic vitamins can be found in food, but your body is better equipped to recognize, absorb efficiently, and utilize them safely from natural sources. This method allows you to restore energy, enhance circulation, and rejuvenate vitality while avoiding the concealed risks associated with those medication containers. Consider this carefully as you reevaluate your strategy regarding supplements. True wellness is achieved through authentic nutrition that aligns with your body's needs. If any part of this video resonated with you, if something within you stirred and you thought, "That feels familiar," please share your thoughts in the comments. I have reviewed each case, and you are not alone in this situation. Share with me one aspect of your life that you are prepared to transform beginning tomorrow. Perhaps it's time to reconsider that synthetic vitamin sitting in your bathroom drawer. Perhaps incorporating beets into your lunch is the way to go. Only one adjustment, please document it. That's how progress is achieved. If this resonates with you, please show your support with a like. It assists in connecting with others who require it just as significantly as you do. Tap subscribe to become part of our expanding community at Harmonic Health Seniors, where we simplify truths, honor aging, and make genuine health attainable. I would like to conclude with this thought. Fatigue is not merely an aspect of existence. Poor circulation is an issue that can be addressed effectively. A diminishing feeling of closeness does not signify the end. It's never too late to rediscover vitality and embrace life once more. It's never too late to reclaim your energy, vitality, and overall health. We are united in this journey.